Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Murdoch DeFi YouTube channel. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Cubo Protocol or Cubo nodes. It's been almost exactly 60 days since the time that I got in, since we also initially made the video. A lot of things have been going on right now, and the price action currently on the Cubo token, and this is on the daily chart, right? You could see like how crazy it's been. All-time highs of around $32, maybe a little bit more. What is this? $33. Right now, we're currently sitting at $12.50 or $12.41. So lots of potential for this. I think that this is going to continue to grow. Not financial advice, guys, but I think it might be a good time to put a little bit more into Cubo for myself. So that is what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about how much money I've made from this. And as it sits at this current price point, it's printing me almost $3,000 every single month, completely passively. When it was at $32, it was making me about, let's see, I want to say close to between $6,300 and $6,500 every single month. Again, completely passively. This is a node project that has proven to be super sustainable. Not only that, but they own their own liquidity, which is pretty cool. So we'll talk all about that as well. But before we jump into today's video, guys, if you could please subscribe to the YouTube channel here. We are currently on the push to 20,000 subscribers. Absolutely insane. If you're new here to the channel, definitely welcome. Make sure that if you find any value in today's video, hit the subscribe button and also consider hitting that bell notification because for the most part, all the videos that I talk about, or every video that I publish here on the channel is all time sensitive, meaning the sooner that you are able to get your eyes on the video, the better in terms of opportunities that you could choose or choose not to take advantage of, right? And as we all know, being early in crypto is absolutely crucial to being successful. So that's what we talk about here on the channel. Like I said, if that's something that interests you and you find value in today's video, please consider subscribing at the end of the video. Also, we're going to be releasing a couple things. So I'm going to be launching a giveaway coming soon that is going to last from now until we hit the 20K subscribers mark. So stay tuned for that. I'm just finishing up some graphics so that I can get all those ends tied up. And then also, I've just recently launched a new DeFi tool. So it's essentially a curated launch calendar. So I will be releasing that to the public. We're still doing some beta testing inside the premium Discord server. But that being said, it is on the way. It's pretty cool. It's very community-focused, community-driven tool for DeFi and all these projects that we talk about here on the channel. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, guys, link down below in the description to the premium Discord server. Tons of benefits. You can click the link and check it out if you want to. All right, so jumping into Cubo Protocol, as you can see here, this is a node protocol that owns its own liquidity and automatically adjusts its supply in order to maintain a stable yield. They offer 8 different node sizes that you can invest in. So no matter where your budget is, they have kind of budget-friendly options for everybody, right? And I think right now their highest node is like, I think costs like $75,000, but the returns are absolutely insane on it. So cool stuff here. Simple to use. Our app is simple to use and get started in 3 steps. And purchasing one of these nodes is completely different than what you would typically expect. So with this, you are having to essentially provide LP or liquidity pool tokens. So you require Cubo and you require DAI as a stablecoin. That is, this is on the Polygon network. DAI is a stablecoin on Polygon, as well as other networks as well. So the minimum you can get in with is 25 Cubo and 25 DAI, and that gets you one of these Plank Cubo nodes, and that returns you 0.1%, all the way down to this GigaCube. Costs you 5,000 Cubo and 5,000 DAI. So you know, the return, but the return there is 100 Cubo a day. So it's absolutely insane the amount of the return that GigaCubo gives you. And they range, you know, from this first one all the way down to the last one. So they've got 8 different node sizes to kind of be able to offer their protocol or their project or their nodes to everyone, right? Looking back on when I released the first video here, back on January 17th, this is when I got into Cubo myself. So the buy-in price was about $2, and I would say, somewhere around here, $2.28, $2.40, somewhere around there. I think that my initial investment was somewhere around 1.5K, $1,500. And currently, as it sits right now at 1247, which again, I think that this is kind of undervalued right now, and I would imagine that a lot of this is due to the current market conditions. So that's why I'm saying, this might be a good time to jump in. But regardless, here on the daily chart, you can see that it's at currently just fell under $12.40, so $12.39. So currently, this costs you about, like, that same node that I bought back in January currently costs about 6.7K right now. So big drastic difference. Not only have I made money on the actual node itself, but this thing has been a money printer. If we actually look at the DApp section here, you can see that I do own one of these Kilo nodes. So it prints me 7 Cubo tokens per day. And if we do the math on that, let's just see, it's 1240. So it's making me, about $86, $87 every single day right now at the current price. Granted, when Cubo was up above $30, that's absolutely insane. So when it was there, I was making like $210 a day. So it's been crazy, right? So obviously I'm way in the profit. I don't even know how much. I haven't really been keeping track of how much this thing makes me. Occasionally though, I do come in here and collect as these rewards start to accumulate. I'll come in here and collect them, and then either hold on to the Cubo. And I've been kind of waiting for this pullback to be able to take some of those rewards and put those into some new nodes, so that way I could probably buy one of these smaller ones to increase the amount of Cubo that I'm earning every single day. I think for me, I would like to go with this Nano Cube. So it's at least printing me another additional Cubo every single day. But that being said, this has been definitely something that has been paying off for me, getting into it as early as possible. But I do think that right now is a good time to jump in. Again, not financial advice. I'm just looking to make an entry myself. Like I said, I've been waiting for a pullback on the price action because it was going crazy, right? I think it still has some room to go as well. And as the market hopefully shifts here pretty soon, we will probably see some more likelihood to see some upside potential. But at this point, it's all speculation, right? And hopping over to their docs real quick, and if you want like a more in-depth review of exactly what Cubo Protocol is, then I highly recommend you checking out my first video on it. It will be this video here, which I will go ahead and link in the upper right hand corner. And yeah, you could definitely check that out to get a good understanding of Cubo. But essentially, so what is Cubo? Cubo is a node protocol that owns its liquidity and that automatically adjusts its supply in order to maintain a stable yield forever. And again, going back to this being probably one of the most stable node protocols that I've seen, of course, other than like Strongblock or something like that, but the barrier to entry there is way high. So Cubo also maintains and grows a DAI, which is stablecoin treasury that gives the token a real floor value. Besides this, the DAO contract owns almost all of the tokens in circulation, so there's no possibility of rugging. And I know Bruno, the creator of Cubo, he's doxed himself. He's completely doxed himself. So definitely jump into their community if you haven't done so already. If this is the first time that you're hearing about Cubo, jump into the community. They have a lot of stuff going on. They do frequent giveaways. Jack's Passive Income, another popular YouTuber here in the DeFi space. He's like part of their marketing team. So yeah, but the owner of the protocol is completely doxxed. So all good stuff there. So why does Cubo exist? For passive income, our team is very passionate about passive income. We set to create a passive income machine that would just work by itself and didn't need any external input. This is the main purpose of Cubo. Cubo creates yield from the scarcity of its own token mixed with mining its liquidity and maintaining a DAI treasury. And since this has been so successful, which is very interesting too, because often we see these node projects get forked. But to my knowledge, I haven't seen anybody else, kind of fork one of these type of node projects where the protocol actually owns its own liquidity, and you're jumping into in order to purchase a node, you're having to provide liquidity, right? By pairing Cubo with DAI, right? So very, very interesting stuff to see here. And again, I'm curious why some other projects haven't decided to go. So how do you participate? Again, like you said, this is on the Polygon network. You need to buy DAI on QuickSwap. There's a link directly to that to be able to do that. You also have to buy Cubo on QuickSwap, and then you connect your wallet to Cubo DAO, choose the size of your node, provide X Cubo and X DAI, and mint a liquidity token. So if we go over here, you can link directly to buy your DAI, and then you can mint a liquidity node here. You got to approve your DAI, and then approve your Cubo, and then you'd be able to mint one of those liquidity nodes. So pretty cool stuff here. Let me know what you guys think about Cubo nodes. Is it something that you jumped into? Or have you been kind of waiting for, like in my case, waiting for a pullback to be able to kind of reinvest or to jump in for the first time? What do you think about Cubo in general? I know that a lot of other popular YouTubers have been talking about this project for some time now, but I think that it's due to give its light and keep you guys updated on how it's been performing for me, because like I said, this is one of probably the most substantial or like sustainable project that within my portfolio that has consistently paid out, day over day, week over week, month over month. Like I said, I've been on this protocol for just about 60 days or a little over 2 months now. And it's been going extremely well. So yeah, curious to know what you guys think about Cubo nodes down below in the comment section. Happy to entertain some conversation down there. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said in the beginning, if you got any value out of today's video, I would greatly appreciate you subscribing to the YouTube channel here. Also hitting the like button if you could for the YouTube algorithm. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And other than that, guys, we will catch you on the next one.